Let's do this, A. Pop this, and then we can start.
Strike dead.
Zhongli's only here for the protection. That's it. We did not crit. I should probably use crit food. Hang on. Time out, Shogun. Time out. Pop this. Okay, continue. Did they restore it? Oh, they broke the shield. Nice. Good job, Grandpa.
The eye sweeps the land.
Yo, I don't know if this is enough health. I have 47,000 HP. Is that enough health? That didn't scratch us. The shield is just too strong. I can see the hype behind him now. My eyes have been opened. Okay, that's just a freaking stretch his shield just immediately. That's good to know.
Inferior.
Oh, you.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Okay, we gotta destroy these ones. I don't think we're gonna be able to tank all of it. Also, gotta be careful with my stamina too. Stamina is like gonna be an interesting thing to do. I gotta be careful with that. Not a single scratch on the beautiful shield. Delicious. Just gonna nuke you a little bit. You don't mind, do you? There. Now I got 2 shields just in case. I should probably save my skill because we're gonna have to put up the barrier anyway. The shield is taking all of it. Okay, I understand the Zhongli hype now from the early days because I did not pull Zhongli until like yesterday. I'm starting to understand why he's so viable on certain characters. Or rather, why Scaramouche would need him because he's very susceptible to getting interrupted without a shield or anything like that. Get about this. Beautiful. Even if we don't one cycle her, which you probably won't, we don't have melt reactions, so we're just doing this based on raw pyro. Even still, we do decent damage by ourselves, so it's not like we're gonna do like negative damage or anything like that. Zhongli, the goat. I can see why he's one of the most glitz characters in the game. He's definitely up there if he's not. He probably isn't now, but he's definitely up there in like the top 10 most glitz characters in the game. He's like objectively up there. Whether that be for his lore or because his shield was just impenetrable, 47,000 HP. I don't know if that's enough HP, but we're gonna find out. Let's see how much damage you do. Assuming we crit, I don't know if we actually get a crit. Can we? We did not crit. Of course we didn't, because that would be too nice. The game wouldn't be that nice to me. Now we're critting. I think it matters though. I want to go in the burst, but we didn't. Now I'm just sad. Since the burst is like, at least in how I played them, that's where most of the damage comes from because the scaling is so much higher on the burst than anything else.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
You can't hurt me. Okay, never mind. She just scratched me because my HP did go down a little bit. But that's about really all she can do at this point. I have the adventuring of Genshin in my party right now. You're not breaking the shield. You know, you want to play a shield game. Oh, they've been on your clones? That's cute. Let's see we'll try the first one immediately. Oh wow, look at that, I was right. I'm so surprised. Yeah, without melt, we are losing a decent amount of damage, but I don't think we're still doing decent damage by ourselves. It might not be as high as when I used it Lolly, but it's still decent, I'd argue. I mean, we didn't crit with the burst, so I can't really I can't exactly say for sure, you know, if the damage difference is, you know, that how much higher or lower. But obviously using them with melt, if you're in them as a DPS, is definitely the way to go. Vaporize is good too. Melt has like a higher multiplier.
Witness the final.
Wait, hold on. Can I just? Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. It just speeds up the freaking process of making a barrier. And we lose HP because we have a freaking shield on. This is beautiful.
There is no escape.
Actually, I could just climb the pillar. Oh, I forgot you can't climb in domains. Why is that a thing again? I was trying to climb it and be freaking a goofball, but she didn't want me to. She didn't want me to be happy. Okay, I'll just put this here in front of you. No, you broke the barrier. You weren't supposed to break it. You're supposed to let her freaking constantly damage you. You're not following the script, Shogun. Crit rate food again. It's been 5 minutes at least. This doesn't feel fair. This feels like cheating. I might switch my build to the other build because that one actually has a decent amount of crit rate. This one, on the other hand, does not have much, which is why I'm being forced to rely on crit rate food. I'm gonna save. Okay, hopefully we crit this time. Let's see. Pop this ult. 120. Not bad, not bad. That's Hydro MC does about the same in the overworld, which that's his own discussion, but nice. Now, before anyone complains, the reason I'm using too much crit rate food, my crit rate is only 34. Now, I could go with the Hoyo build. This is what Hoyo recommends I do, but you know, 75 over 202, it's not bad, but I've been losing a lot of damage, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. I just don't know if I'm okay with that, doing that. I mean, I guess I could, screw it, let's try it. Let's just try it, let's just see. 75 over 202, that's, the CV is definitely higher. The highest I think it's ever gonna get.
Gather. Order guide.
Eternity, resulting compared to order. Okay, let's see how much damage we do with the skill. 15k. That seems to be like the norm, I think.
Weak. Pathetic.
Good about this, and grab another shield just in case. I mean, we have higher HP, so that's nice, I guess. I mean, he doesn't. No one scales of HP except for Denjo. It's not Denjo. Hydro. Hydro is like the only few that actually real skill of HP. Yeah, I'm noticing the difference in damage already. It's definitely less than what we usually do, so that's already off to a good start. I mean, the ratio is definitely better. I just don't know if I'm really okay with sacrificing some damage. I mean, I could if the damage difference isn't too much for me to feel like, yeah, I'm definitely losing damage if I go with this build. Because with the different flowers with my usual build, it's not like it's like a 1,000 damage difference, so I'm not too butthurt about losing it a little bit. But this feels like cheating, bro. I mean, that doesn't count since she has high elements of resistance when she's in this phase. Like, I think her elements of resistance goes up the wazoo when she's in this state.
I will have order.
I'm so pretty sure the move was a one shot, which I realized way too late because my skill isn't ready yet.
Witness the final calamity.
Let's go, please. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. Okay. Started sweating there for a second there. I got a little worried. Damn, look at that 3-digit number damage. That's mannequin damage, honestly. I haven't bothered to look at my mannequin either. I might do a video with them just showing them off. Would it be worth it though? I don't think anyone really used the mannequin in the overworld, since they're like worse than the Traveler, which I'm saying this as a Traveler, Glazer, and Main is a pretty interesting thing to think about. I mean, Chi-Chi's worse than them, objectively. This isn't about it, it's just a fact. Chi-Chi is objectively one of the worst characters in the game. I still don't like Electro MC that much, but the Mannequin MC, I don't know how to feel about them. They're just kind of there. They're the self-insert. Traveler because of allegations a long time ago. Let's see. 97. That's not too bad. 97k. I mean, it's still decent, I'd argue. I'll probably upload a short test in this build with like a meld team just to see how much damage we're losing per se. Because if we hit at least, because we usually hit like 1 million on average, like I've gotten used to hitting that number because of how melt works. So yeah, you know what? Actually, screw it. Screw it. Let's just do it now. I got the team set up. Let's just do it now. Okay, we don't have much EM on this build either, I've noticed. And melt needs EM, so if I do this, 66 over 197. I'm pretty sure I uploaded an Instagram reel, and this build ended up being having the lowest maximum damage too. I mean, I could just go with the usual build I have. Cause like, this is what the usual build looks like. 44 over 248. This is what it usually looks like. And it's only a 10% difference in crit rate, but that 10% is helping my mental state every time I don't crit. Because you don't know how infuriating it is to constantly not crit when you're trying to, you know, showcase some damage. It's irksome. It's really annoying. And yeah, I could use the crit rate circlet, but I don't know. I feel like this one could have been, but this is the only one I had that I don't hate, honestly. It's the only one I've ever gotten that I don't really want to get rid of. Still, no, we already tested this, I think. Still though, see, though, this build, I like this one but the issue, if the defense percent was crit rate instead, it would be perfect. But because it isn't, we're losing that extra 10% crit rate, which impacts our chances of actually hitting high numbers. Which is where the issues start to come in. And yeah, you could argue that I could just go with Codex, but I have done Codex tests multiple times. The damage was definitely lower every time I have used Codex, so I'm not going to use Codex. Either that or I get better pieces, but we'll worry about that in the future, most likely. Now, against Swords off, obviously, that's the best boss to do a damage test against with Pyro MC. That's objectively a fact. So I think it's time I should try it.
Whatever you need.
I guess I could try it. We need some. We gotta get some energy first. Once we do that, then we can fight Mr. Soy Sauce. I'm gonna pop this just because I know he's gonna be trying to freaking blast me from the sky. Last time I recorded a long form video with Traveler, I got freaking blasted with missiles. I guess he knew because I didn't like Electro MC, he wanted to do me a little favor. But even still, I don't want my boy to just die. That would be very disheartening for me to witness, so. Zhongli doesn't really need his stuff to be full, but I mean, it's full anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's see how long it takes me to defeat Soy Soft. That's just Soy Soft. I still find that Traveler is the only person in the entire game to get a buff from this boss. No one else gets a buff like this. I don't think I think they're the first character in the entire game to get a separate set of buffs just for one boss. I don't think we ever had this before.
Show no mercy.
Let's just start with Silale and go from there. And we gotta restart because they're doing the freaking purple ball stuff and that can constantly change your HP. Every time try to heal, and I'm not trying to deal with that. Respectfully, I'm not in a mood to deal with that, so let's just reset. Pop this. Pop this. There we go. Hold on. Crit rate food just in case. I don't see how much would you get in there? 745k. It's not bad. Obviously, Mel is definitely helping, and Smash Lolicons are also helping as well, but pop this.
I will have order.
Give him the judgment, dragon, old man. Your attacks can't hurt me. We eat those. I have 2 shields on. You can't hurt me. Case in point. Piece of cake, really.